If I sound like I'm sick, it's because I'm sick. So it may not look like I'm trying, but I'm really trying today. I thought it would be so cute to set up this little corner in my room to like film a cute little artsy video, and it just looks really bad. This plant is dead, and there's a mysterious hole in the wall that I'm not sure that you can see. Oh yep, you can definitely see that, but I'm trying. Just know that I'm trying. So for today's video, I'm gonna paint clouds because TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I don't like look at TikTok. I mean, I do look at TikToks, but I don't actually have the app on my phone. I just watch it through Instagram. TikTok kind of scares me because it's a mixture of so many things. You have your e-boys and your e-girls, which we all know I don't get along with very well. And then we also have like artsy people. We have like that cringy kind of like cute guy, like Musical.ly boys who look like 5-year-olds. I've got 2 angles going on. I'm like stepping up my game. I told you I'm trying. There's a hair on that. Okay, you didn't see that. Is the camera angle okay? How's that? That's like exactly the same. Oh, I forgot my paintbrushes. This is me trying. I only have a couple of brushes and they're all pretty bad, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So I'm just gonna like squirt some color onto here and hope for the best. So let's talk about life. So I almost got into a pyramid scheme. I can explain though. I met this woman while I was working and she was super nice. We just had a really good conversation. We were talking, like everything was going well. It came up that I wanted to like go to university for business, and she told me that she is a businesswoman and that if I was open to it, like she would love to like teach me what she knew about business and maybe even like find an internship for me at her business and stuff like that. So of course I was like, hell yeah. So starting off, everything seemed legit. There was no mention of any pyramid scheme for the first like 3 meetings I had with her. So of course, like the fact that she wanted to just like randomly start meeting with me and talking to me about business was a little sketchy. It's like, who are you and why are you being nice to me? She kept getting me to read books. Like she got me really far into it. Like I read one of the Rich Dad Poor Dad books and also The Go-Giver, which are 2 very good books that are like about legitimate business. This is the first step and I'm really struggling. So yeah, those are legitimate books and they're good books. I'm getting paint on the ground, but like she kept saying things to like try to get in my head and be like, since I met her at Bean, she knew I worked there, so she kept saying like, people always say they love their job, but they don't really love their job, they secretly hate it. Like, don't you hate working at Bean? Like, don't you hate your manager? Don't you hate this and that? And if they stopped paying you, would you still work there? And I was like, yeah. Like, I really like working there. Even if I were to become rich and famous somehow magically, like, I would still work there. Like, it's genuinely so much fun. And like, I just love the people I work with. Like, yes, I would still work there. And then she also started saying things like, your parents may love you, but do they, and like try to give you advice, but do they have the life that you want in the future? And she was like, only take advice from people like me, who are business people, who you want to be like in the future. After I think our 4th meeting, it lasted 2.5 hours, and she introduced to me that her business was actually this other business that is a pyramid scheme, and she would sell their products, and the more people you get to join, the more money you get, the more bonuses you get, the more points you get. So yeah, pyramid scheme. Because for a long time I thought like, oh, maybe it's a cult, like maybe they're gonna sacrifice me, haha, uh-oh, I'm gonna die, oh no. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, if being a storytime YouTuber was still a thing, I would be at the top. Like, Tana Mojo, watch out, because I have some crazy stories. Maybe one day I'll make more storytime videos. No! I made a mistake. I don't know how to do art. This doesn't make sense. Can I use my finger? Oh my god. No, I had black paint on my finger. Okay, I think that's okay. So I'm gonna let this dry and then I guess come back to it. Am I supposed to let it dry? I don't know. So I don't know if it's completely dry yet, but I did go in with tweezers and pick out all of the little brush hairs. I watched a little tutorial and it said to start with a darker color first for the clouds. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really nervous. Just trying to go fun little circular motions to create a fluffy look. I'm talking as if I know what I'm doing, and I really don't. I never paint with acrylic paints, even though I think I would like it a lot more than using oil paints, because I rarely paint with oil anyways, because it takes so much effort to like clean everything, and like it takes forever to dry. I don't know, acrylics so far has been a little bit more fun, so I don't know how to place these on the canvas. Like I don't know what's gonna look good or not, so I'm kind of just randomly putting them everywhere. I can definitely see this being very relaxing. I've never felt relaxed when painting before, but like I feel kind of like very like well, now we have the base down, so I'm gonna go in with a lighter color and go on top. Okay, I'm starting to not like how that looks. Okay, this isn't going as bad as I thought it would. But you see, the problem right now is that this lighter color looks a lot like the background color, so it's really difficult to see what I'm like painting. Like that doesn't look like anything. That's literally just like a blob. Sometimes I like to wonder, like, if I were to ever have a scandal, you know, my 100 subscribers, like, why would they cancel me? Like, what would I have to do? Yeah, it's kind of a fun game, like, thinking, like, what will I get canceled for in the future? If there is a future. Unless we all die from global warming. Okay, so I'm going in with, like, a very light pink, almost just white color to really do, like, highlights. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I think that looks kind of nice. I kind of like that. I think I might go in after and do that thing where you add like stars. I feel like that would be cute. This is what it looks like so far. I think I might go in and add a couple more clouds, and then I'll come back to like do some more little details. So yeah. Painting the clouds here. I'll show this camera. I actually surprisingly really like how it's turning out so far. I think lastly, I'm going to draw a few little stars. I don't know if there's any technique to this. I don't know what I'm doing still. My head like in the frame, I like can't tell. Is my head in it? I can't tell. Here is my finished painting. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the painting video, maybe I'll make more of them because this is actually very calming and fun. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Hopefully you didn't hate me. Okay, bye.